Relationship. Should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that.
Wait, what? Half of of the women in relationship have a backup plan. They have a backup boyfriend. Half. So for every 10 women in relationship, 5 of them have a backup plan, have a backup boyfriend should anything go wrong in the current relationship. Is this true? And is this, some people might say, well, this is it's just white people or black people or whatever. They might want to make it a race thing, but is it true? Ladies, be honest with me in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Is this true? If it's true, say yes. If it's not true, say no. If you don't know, just say I don't know. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up, people? This is Boladeola Ojo, and thank you for joining this video. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so that you get notified every time I release a new video. Now, this video, we are reacting to this research that was done that claims that half of the women in relationships have a backup boyfriend, have a backup plan. They have a not just plan, they have a backup boyfriend. And the video actually goes into much more detail, and we're going to get into it. We're going to react to it right now. But it's actually very mind-blowing. So if you like the video, make sure you like the video. Don't forget to comment and share. Let's get into it.
You were in a relationship. Should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship.
Half of them have
Physician
a guy on
and
the
national
back burner?
mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to
Hold
talk
up.
more.
Read the caption. The caption says research shows that more than half of all women have a backup boyfriend, which was an ex or old friend. 70% in 2024. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's hear what this doctor has to say. Listen.
More about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and I
Come
feel
on,
like
this sounds positively guy,
doesn't it? And I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are married and categorize themselves as happily
Wait a
married.
sec.
They're married.
Married women. Okay, this just keeps on going crazier. Married women. Oh Lord.
married women are doing this?
Have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
Person that they've identified, and in most cases it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
What?
Get out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has
That guy is probably considering his own marriage. Maybe he's thinking to himself, maybe his wife has a backup plan. He's so concerned. His body language is crazy. All right, hold on. So social media is a problem. Okay.
just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right, so I know you're here to say, though,
Yes.
watch out, because this
Absolutely.
is anything but good.
It is, I agree.
So I don't even know where to start. You watched the video with me, and my reaction is I'm sure you guys had the same reaction like I did. More than half of women have a backup plan. Now, it's not even just women, it's some married women included. They have a backup dude, not backup plan, a backup guy. And it's not just someone that they've conjured up in their minds. It's someone that is a specific person that they can point to, living human, with an address, with a name, with a personality, a person. Oftentimes is an ex or some guy that did not pass the friend zone. So, friend, if you're in the friend zone, you have an opportunity in life. If you're still in the friend zone, hold out. You never know. Hold out. If you're in the friend zone, you never know. Something can just shake for you. But I mean, it is absolutely crazy that this is something that is true. And it says 70% in 2024, and they're blaming social media for making it for making it easier, or making this prospect even something considered. I don't know. I mean, that clip is not full enough for us to, to explore that part of it. But I just want to, throw it out to you guys. What do you think? Is this true? Do you believe it? Do you disagree with it? Do you think it's really something that is just racial? It's maybe mostly white people, or mostly black people. It can be Africans. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to read some comments from people right now because this is crazy. All right, so let's read some comments. Someone says, all right, so this is the people that posted it. They say, imagine that, fellas. Now look over at your woman or wife. Ask her if you can see her phone. Now check her DMs and see who you find in them. I'm not suggesting that you guys do that, please. I didn't say that. Someone says, social media helps push relationships straight to failure. The backup plan is busy telling your wife how pretty she is and telling her if she was with him, she would be driving this and living in this house. I wouldn't be surprised if he tells her his manhood is twice as big as husband's. That's what's happened to me. You come home to an empty house after work when you didn't even know there was a problem. Wow. Someone says this is probably why they spend so much energy trying to prevent a man from cheating. All right. Someone says this is why relationships are failing. If you are not protecting the one you are in and setting up plan B, you are already putting energy in the wrong direction. Someone says women will never be satisfied. You can give them everything they want and do everything, and they will always find something to bitch about. And when something doesn't work out, it will still be the man's fault. Ironically, it's why they fail. They make their husband an option, and nobody fully commits to anyone. One thing when they have options. These women don't even realize that the man on the back burner will most likely not commit to you in a relationship because he has seen firsthand how untrustworthy you are. So I have some questions. So I'm just going to ask 3 questions. So the first question I asked was, do you believe this is true? Do you believe this is, do you accept the stats? Second thing is, knowing what you know now, do you think it's okay for your wife or your significant other to having male friends? Are you against it 100%? Is it because of the fear of this happening to you, or is it just something that you don't think is right? Your wife, your significant other having male friends. Do you have a problem with that? Should your significant other have male friends? The second question is, just hear me out on this one. Do you feel like the problem is not the women but the men? And I would say, I want to be very I know a lot of people are not going to like what I'm going to say, but let's just throw it out there. Just because the woman is initiating divorce or has the backup plan doesn't mean that she is the problem. It could be that a lot of women are realizing that, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, are realizing that they get the shorthand of the stick most of the time, or they've seen people in their lives get the shorthand of the stick. And so instead of just sitting down in a relationship and taking it, they are proactively finding a backup plan. And the backup plan happens to be the men that are in their DMs. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted, rather. A lot of women, married or not married, still get men chasing after them in their DMs. Messaging them, even whether the woman posts risque pictures or not risque pictures on social media, that is, men will still be men, chase, so there's always a pool to pick from. Now, it's possible that these women have wised up, so to speak, quote unquote. I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way. Have wised up to be like, okay, well, men have historically been the one cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating and doing all this. Well, instead of me losing out completely, I might as well have someone from this DMs in my back pocket in the friend zone. So when he messes up, I have something I can fall back to without, without any lag time. Do you think that is accurate? I'm just, I know I'm playing that, and I try so hard to make it, but do you think that's accurate? Because I have heard this argument before, especially in the case of divorce, that, a lot of people say, well, women are the ones that initiate divorce all the time. And a lot of people, then women will say, well, the reason why a lot of women initiate the divorce in the first place is because a lot of women are wising up to the bullshit from men. They are no longer just taking it laying down. They are like, well, I'm creating some standards within my, with my life, within my marriage, or within my relationship, boundaries. And if you do X, Y, Z, I'll ask for divorce. I'll move on. I'm no longer just being that woman, just wait and just chill and just let it happen, So yes, there's an increase, there's an uptick of women asking for divorce because there's, it's pretty much just catching up to the number of cheating men, because maybe the cheating men numbers were here, but the women that were asking for divorce was here before, but they caught up because these women are like, okay, nah, I'm not just go. They just wised up. I'm going to start asking for divorce now. I'm just, again, I know I'm doing a bad job at trying to explain this. So I hope you get it. But answer me those questions, please. Those 3 questions. 1, do you believe in the stats? 2, should your wife or your significant other female have male friends? Are you okay with them having male friends, male best friends? And do you think that it's actually the reason why the women have backup plans or backup dudes can be the problem can be traced back to men because of the historical cheating behavior or nature of men that has led these women to be like, well, I'm not just going to be getting the short end of the stick all the time. I'm going to have a backup plan, backup man in my pocket for when you mess up. So when you mess up as a man, I will still be good as a woman. What do you think? Okay, so I got there at the end, right? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about this. And if this stats scared you like it scared me, share your comments in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this video, like the video, please comment and follow, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.